on.
Calm down, dudes. My dudes. Hey, guys. This is Everyday Nerds, and I am Global Outcast. The two idiots next to me. Yeah, the two idiots next to me are.
Hi guys, I'm the TheAnimeShogun.
That's about how he normally speaks, too, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's what fucking Global wants you to think.
What's up? I'm TheUnholyLycan.
And on today's NPR, we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency.
NPR, I like it. On today's Pornhub, we're going to be showing you a bunch of unnecessary things.
Well, are they really unnecessary?
Hey, just because you could shove a rat up your ass doesn't mean the rest of us need to see that shit.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. And I will be handing it over to TheUnholyLycan today. We will be talking about Spaceballs.
We're screwed. Why? First of all, Outcast, why the fuck did you say it like that?
Because.
Are you trying to sing opera while you're
Nope.
doing
No, it's just because he's fabulous.
it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright. So,
Boom chicka, boom chicka, boom, 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 boom. Green Day.
what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm trying to pump you up.
Oh my gosh. So, the first question main question I want to ask you guys, what are your top 3 favorite moments? We'll go one by one.
Are you
Starting-
starting up already?
You know what? I don't need your attitude, young lady. Outcast, we'll start with you.
My first favorite scene is I'm a Mog, half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend. It was just so simple and yet so freaking hysterical. Anyone can get even a chuckle out of it. And it's played by, Barf, one of my favorite characters in that movie, is played by, rest in peace, the late, great John Candy.
Oh, I actually did not know that.
Yeah, he played in a lot of good movies, and yeah, it's he played really good. He played a really good Barf.
That he did. Alright, Shogun, what about you?
My favorite would have to be when they're all talking. He's like, I'm surrounded by how many assholes we got on this ship?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
He's my cousin, sir.
Who
That
made
is-
that man a gun?
That is a really great scene. I like how that's my cousin, sir. Major asshole.
Second Lieutenant Major something asshole. How many assholes we got on this ship? Yo!
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
My god. I think that's like one of the best scenes out of that.
There's still one that I think is by far like the best that I know. Outcast is sitting over there like a salty cracker.
I am salty as fuck because you stole that. That was rightfully mine, motherfucker. You stole that one.
Well, guess what? You didn't say shit first, so I got it. So fuck you.
Oh, Outcast, you didn't call dibs. Alright? You didn't call dibs.
Hell, I didn't.
You didn't. That's why
I
I got
called
it, bitch.
I called dibs before I met you.
Ladies,
You know, like,
ladies,
well,
let's get back on track, alright? So, as for me, I would say when Vespa goes Rambo. Just
Oh,
because...
Oh yeah,
Because-
just because they shot her hair.
Just, like...
was it shot her hair or that they actually like burnt her hair a little bit?
They shot at her hair and hit her hair and burnt it a little bit.
Yup.
Yeah,
You
then-
shot my hair.
And she takes like the M60 and just starts fucking going John Rambo on them.
Yep.
And it's just like the funny part about it for me is like when she's holding the gun. I don't like guns. Next to no hair gets shot. They shot my hair. Just killing all of them, and then well, that's pretty good for a girl.
Yeah.
This time, Shogun, what is your second top favorite moment of it?
With the boss man when they're trying to beam him up, and then instead he just ends up walking around through a door.
Yep.
Like that whole Star Trek reference when they're like trying to beam him up, and then they beam him up where his head essentially on backwards, where they could see his butt. He's like, nobody told me my ass was this fat.
Yep.
And they can't get it right, so that he just says screw it. He's like, screw it. I think he says he'll take the stairs, when instead he just walks like literally in like a C formation through a door, and he shows up where in the location where they're trying to get him. And then their little salute they do when he walks through the door.
Yeah.
Wasn't that salute considered offensive at one time?
I don't know.
I really don't know. I think my other favorite scene would have to be the "Who's on first" scene. That's the best way I can explain it, because there's no way in hell I can copy that, because it's the whole scene where they're like, when is now? Just now. When will we get to the future? In a little bit. When did we just miss it? Just now. That whole fucking bit.
So the scene I think you're talking about is when they're
looking at
through the computer.
They're looking at the tape.
Then...
Yeah, they're looking at the tape of Spaceballs, and they pass through the ludicrous speed. No one ever actually, no one show the scene again. In fact, don't show it again. Fucking hysterical.
As for me, I'd have to say my second one would be the "I am your father," but
I'm your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
And basically, why am I trying to blank on his name? The main character.
Dark Helmet.
Was it Dark or Darth? I thought it was Darth Helmet.
I'm talking about when he was talking to the actual good guy.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like a Han Solo knockoff.
I think
yeah.
so, but
The only reason why he was not allowed to dress like Han Solo is when when Mel asked to do it to get the permission. He said, "I will give you permission, but you cannot dress him like Han Solo." So he dressed him like the. Fuck, I forget. I'm drawing a blank, but the archaeologist dude.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. But when he's like
Indiana Jones?
Yeah, he dressed him like Indiana Jones.
Oh, wait, what?
What are you? We are gonna get into that in a different time and day.
Yes.
Yeah, he dressed him like Indiana Jones.
No, not that. The fact that you didn't know, you forgot the name was Indiana Jones. Like
I drew a blank. My brain's shut off. It's not my work day.
We're gonna handle this at a different time of day. You just better be prepared. You better get fucking whips ready, because you're about to get a whooping.
Fight
but
me, bitch.
when Dark Helmet basically saying, "I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate," and Lone Star's like, "What does that mean?" Nothing. It's like, okay, so you said all that and it means nothing. What the fuck? Alright. I wanna ask Outcast one question.
What's up?
It's more of your runner-up. What would be like in the top? You have the top three, right? Mm-hmm. You haven't said your first one, but what was the runner-up?
The runner-up one would have to be the "May the Schwartz be with ya" scene.
Oh God!
When they're talking about all these Spaceballs products.
Oh my God!
And the actual director is dressed like a knockoff Yoda, and he's standing on his knees, and he's just waddling that way.
Oh my God! Yeah.
That would have to be my runner-up scene, since I can't pick my favorite scene.
Yeah. Fucking whine about it later, you little whiner.
I'll whine about it all fucking day.
Alright, Shogun, what was your runner-up?
I think it was the scene right before Outcast does that whole "now, when, just now." It's with the actor who played Larvell Jones in Police Academy. We got the bleeps, bleep, bleep, bleep. Got the jeeps.
The creeps.
We got
and
the creeps.
sweeps.
I think he's got more than that.
I think he lost more than that. I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the creeps, and I lost the sweeps. The what, and the what?
The bleeps, the jeeps, and the sweeps. Then he sat there, and I think Dark Helmet called him a creep. That would be my runner-up, just because I like the fact that not only was he in Spaceballs, but he was in Police Academy. He does the actual like fucking sound of the bleeps, the sweeps, and the jeeps.
Yep. He also voiced Gizmo.
Gizmo.
Say that like I'm supposed to know what that is.
Critter. I believe it's Critters.
Oh yeah.
He also voiced
God,
him.
I haven't watched those in a long time.
Oh God.
I think it was Critters. He was either Critters or Gremlins. I think it was Gremlins.
Either way, both good movies. I'll need to rewatch at some point in my life.
I'll drink to that.
Are you actually drinking?
Ramune.
Okay. What was I expecting?
What's your runner up there, Mr. UnholyLycan, host of the show?
You know what? I don't need your lip, alright? I get enough from Outcast over there. But mine would have to be, they've gone to plaid when they're chasing Lone Star's ship by going to ludicrous speed.
I love how he doesn't buckle up. He just flies backwards.
He doesn't fly backwards. He flies so forward that his helmet gets like shoved into something, and then he's like, "Oh, my helmet's stuck."
Yep.
But basically, it's just like when the guy's like buckling up, it's like, "Sir, you might want to just step at ludicrous speed now." Just yeah, and you see the thing that kind of tripped me out the most is all like the colors and everything, just how fast they were going.
Right.
Like,
I think another good scene that made me laugh is the conversation between like the main boss guy and Dark Helmet. He's like, "Never have that thing down in front of me. I don't know if you're making faces at me or not." And as soon as he lifts it up, he's just
I like Pizza the Hut.
that. Okay, so if we're talking about creepy moments, that was a creepy moment for me.
I'm trying to remember, like, exactly what was, like, what did he look like?
Looked like Jabba the Hutt, but he was made out of like pizza.
Oh God! Ugh.
Like that was the creepy cringe moment for me. That was my one creep cringe moment of the movie. Was Jabba the Hutt looking like Pizza the Hut? Like, ugh.
God, no.
Most things do not gross me out, but that made my stomach fucking churn.
Yeah. Alright, so top number one favorite moment. Outcast, you're going first. Oh,
Wait. Looking at the time right now, we should also introduce the creepy moments. That's why I said mine.
oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. I always do.
You're jumping a little ahead because we're only like 13 minutes in here.
You know what? I don't need your fucking attitude. God damn it. Anyways. Quiet. Okay,
And the creepy moments, since we don't want any unnecessary silence.
I was asking you.
Creepy moments, I'd have to say Pizza the Hut moments. I thought one thing I didn't think was creepy, but I thought was kind of off, was when when they're going to save the princess and you hear her singing like a man.
Oh, that was one of those, like, I laughed at it. It was kind of just cringe, but I had to laugh.
Yeah, it was one of those cringe, creepy, but that's kind of funny type of moments.
Creepy moments? That's kind of hard for me.
Or
Can't think of any creepy moments from the movie.
how about the fact
What
that
about,
Dark Helmet tricked Vespa?
No.
It doesn't have to be creepy, but how cringy about the Yoda knockoff.
Oh God.
What about her husband? What about her husband to be, the dude that yawned all the time?
Oh yeah, wasn't that supposed to be like based off of like or a parody of like one of the actual like story like children's storybooks or whatever?
I think Sleeping
so.
Beauty.
Was it Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty was the one that slept.
Well, no, I want to say Shrek, but Shrek is more of that Disney cartoon or Pixar.
Yeah.
I think for me, actually, now that I think about it, since I don't remember if it was Outcast or Shogun who brought up creepy moment, or brought up the Yoda look like. How he looked, it did not sit right with me.
Yeah, that was just too weird.
Every time it was like, in my opinion, a realistic, just form of Yoda that looked like it just someone just did some voodoo and boom, there he is.
Yeah, he was creepy.
I don't even want to know, like, imagine what would be underneath that robe, what he would look like.
All wrinkly and
I
old.
don't want to fucking know, you damn bastard. How about you, Outcast? You got any like question or moments for us before we go to the
Questionable.
I was gonna say I've got one that I think we could all kind of giggle about.
What's that?
How annoyed the priest was getting during the wedding.
Oh
That
my
one.
God.
Do you? Yes. Do you? Yes. That one was funny.
And did he say he wasn't doing it because they were in love? He was doing it for like money.
The priest or
Priest,
Lothar?
yeah. Like he was just trying to hurry it up, but things kept happening.
Yeah, essentially that he was going to her. It was going to be a normal ceremony. Somebody kept interrupting. He was getting annoyed, so he finally just, do you? Yes. Do you? Yes. Great.
Yeah.
Sorry, but what would you guys do if that was your priest at your wedding?
I wouldn't answer him just to piss him off.
I'd look at him. I'd be like, neat. Now do it fucking right.
Oh, I actually just. Excuse me, I'm trying to conduct a wedding here, which has nothing to do with love. Please be quiet.
Wasn't like didn't want like somebody had a cell phone go off during the wedding too?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That one was good.
That was Ronnie Graham.
We talk about one thing that's weird is the phone car.
I can't remember what. Oh my.
It was in Vespa's like luxury car. She had like a phone in there.
Yeah, that was back when that was big. Back in ye olden times, as the youngins would say it.
The ye olden. God, you're not that old.
Fucking.
All right, let's talk about Global's moments because we got good 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes.
All right, my first favorite scene since TheAnimeShogun took my first one is the
Yeah, you whiny bitch.
yeah,
get
exactly.
over it.
I am a whiny bitch. You know what? Yeah. Is
suck
the
it up
stunt? I will stab you. Is the stunt double scene?
Ooh, I'll stab you. Ooh.
That's not double scene.
Oh, when they capture the stunt doubles.
Yeah, the capture the stunt doubles, and all of them do not look like it. I think that was a jab at like the old time stunt doubles things, because I know that kind of movie is a stab at like all the shit they do in the movie industry.
Yeah, Vespa's stunt double was a hairy guy with like a mustache and a unibrow.
Yep.
So I have to ask this, but what would you like? Because of that moment, what would you do if you just came across that as you're like chasing a villain?
Probably question my
I'd pull that
sanity.
one scene and I'd be like, wait a minute, who are you?
Oh god. Alright, Shogun, what about you?
Let's let you go second.
God,
I want to wait. I want to wait a little bit because I just want at this point now, since Global wants to whine and complain so much, I'm just gonna rub some dirt in his eye for this.
Oh my God.
I'll take that fucking scene. I'll take that fucking scene.
It's technically too late. You've already said your top 3.
I will say it.
Anyway, Lycan, let's hear what yours is.
Mine would have to be the combination of the air shield they have around the planet.
That's so stupid. It could be on anybody's lunchbox. Hey, change the combination to my lunchbox.
Yep.
He's basically gonna torture the princess to get the king, give them password, and then he's like, "Fine, stop! I'll give you the password." And then he just has like this crying face, and then he's like,
One, two.
Like how prolonged they did that.
"Oh my God!" And then fucking the boss man comes up and he's like, "All right, did you get the password?" "Yes." "So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's so smart. It's the same number on my luggage.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, what?
Oh, and Dark Helmet was kind of like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have said what I said."
Pretty much, just like, oh shit. What
Yep.
we did here.
Oh man, that was good. That was good.
Alright, Shogun. Let's hear the scene that has
Everybody in the uproar. Are you not entertained?
Shut up.
Oh.
Somebody's a saltine over there.
Yep.
You salty bitch.
I'd say mine, hands down, number one, as much as it pisses off Global. My favorite scene is when they're at that, like, space, God, what, there was a word for it back, like, diner.
Yep.
I don't know if that was
Truck
what
stop.
it was actually.
Space truck stop.
Right, but I think the way that it was modeled out was, like, the old school, like, diners.
Yeah.
And it actually had the guy from Alien, and he ate something.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, God, he just, like, lays himself on the actual, like, counter.
Not
And-
again.
Yeah, he's like, not again. And Alien just pops out and he's like, oh God. And then as he faints, Alien comes out with the top hat and the cane and he's like, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my
Red
ragtime
gun,
gal."
yeah. Yep.
And then he just goes away into like this open door, like off to the side.
What do you have? He had the soup. Check.
Check, please. The soup. Check, please.
Yep.
I'm sorry, just that scene alone makes the whole movie for me. I'm not saying the movie was bad. I like the movie, but like that was my number one favorite. Is just because it cracked me up. It really did. It's the fact that they took that, because that used to be an actual song.
Yeah.
Like I want to say in the 40s or 50s, maybe older.
It's way older because Looney Tunes did it back in the 30s.
Right, but I mean it was an actual song in a black and white TV show.
Yeah.
I think
20s
No.
maybe?
but I do know when Looney Tunes did it, it was in color, so it wasn't them.
Right.
So I don't know.
It's way. I could probably ask my grandmother. She probably knows. But
She
just the
knows
fact of the like, I want to say like that wooden top hat
Yeah.
and the cane and the way that Alien was dancing, and it was just like it's so funny because Alien is what Global. I think you know this. It's more classified as like a really big time like horror genre, like a sci-fi horror genre.
Oh yeah.
So it's a really big franchise out there, and they took that, and the fact that they got the guy from Aliens to be in there, and he's like, oh no, not again, and they turned it into an actual spoof, like a comic jab at Aliens.
Oh my God. Steve, that's what I like so much about Spaceballs is that they can have so many different jabs at a lot of different things, yet they made it into an actual funny moment instead of like, oh, a bad moment, you know?
See, I think that's the thing. I don't think that Spaceballs is quite literally classified as a parody movie. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's essentially like not.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Yeah.
it got big enough that it kind of outshined itself as a parody movie.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think that's what a lot of the parody movies are missing, even in, I think, today's day, like
Oh,
day
yeah.
and age, is the jabs at other things. Like, look at, I think it was Not Another Teen Movie.
Oh, yep.
They jabbed at Varsity Blues, which was a good football movie. And they poked a few things at, like, other movies, but that's the thing. I don't think parody movies these days, I don't think are. I think Spaceballs set the limit, and nobody's been able to achieve that.
Yeah.
I think Mel
And I
Brooks
think-
himself has set that limit because he did a lot of he did a lot of parody movies.
Who?
Mel Brooks, he's the yogurt guy.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying, though. I don't think anybody can reach that level because he set it so high.
Yeah,
But you think that that's something that a lot of these parody movies need to look at, is how, like, Spaceballs did it, and how many franchises were in Spaceballs that they threw so many jabs at. I mean, yeah, Spaceballs, Star Wars, but they threw so many jabs at other big franchises too. I think that's the problem. I think most parody movies now do not throw jabs at big time franchises because they're scared of getting copyright or attacked or whatever the word or case might be that you want to use.
I also think it's also a mixture of, because a lot of parody movies today don't really have a decent story to keep them hooked. Whereas Mel Brooks, who did Spaceballs, who did Blazing Saddles, Men in Tights, they all had a really good storyline that kept you hooked. And in today's parody movies, they're just comedy for comedy's sake. You know,
Right, and that's the sad part, is they're not even that funny as comedy movies, because if you look at some of them, they don't have any story.
no, they don't.
They just throw jabs at so many other things, and it's like,
Yeah, and that's why I don't watch a lot of those comedy movies nowadays, because a lot of them are just swing and miss. Whereas the older ones, you actually had to be. And this is true. I heard this once before, and I honest to God think it's true. In order to be a good comedy genius, you have to be intelligent.
oh yeah,
Because of the timing, the everything about it, you have to be actually intelligent about. You have to be intelligent because you have to know a lot of shit for that kind of stuff. And it's nowadays people are just let's do this and this will be funny. Ha 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 ha. You know,
that's a big part of it. But I also think that look at the way society is now too. Like, not to get political on this, but at the same time, I think that's what's ruining a lot of good Hollywood movies, especially if you want to try to make parody movies. Because now you got to worry about transphobic or whatever, or snowflakes. You got to be careful what you put out there, what you say, or what you do in comedy movies like that, because somebody somewhere is going to get offended. Like, I miss the, like, 90s and a little bit of the 2000s where it wasn't this bad.
No.
yeah.
I apologize. I don't mean to get political in this, but I will sit there and say that I think that the way society is, especially in today's day and age, is what ruins the chance for a lot of good parody movies to come out.
I am
Because
convinced.
say you crack a joke about transgender.
Yep.
Somebody somewhere just got offended, or that movie's going to be going downhill. Ratings are just crap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back in like the 90s and the 2000s, it wasn't that bad. I'm sure we had transgender people,
Yeah.
and it wasn't that bad. People were able to crack jokes and make comedies and do spoof movies and do parody movies, and nobody got offended. Everybody just looked and laughed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I am honestly convinced that creative Hollywood is dead.
Yeah. honestly,
I
like,
don't know if I would say it's dead, but I think the whole comedy side of it is yes.
but
Oh,
I
I'm,
mean, like,
I'm honestly convinced.
I don't know. It's just like lately with like the parody movies, as Outcast was saying, and you were saying too, Shogun, about basically they're losing their touch, or like someone will get offended, right? It's like they're always worried about fucking just making the movie and offending people, or then it's not gonna be funny. So they have to go off the audience, which I don't like. I don't. Look at the I know it's time to wrap up, but look at
Actually, we got 15 minutes before.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm losing track of time. Sorry.
that's why I'm keeping an eye on it.
Same.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go off topic here a little, but look at Sonic. Right? As soon as they showed the trailer, a lot of people,
As much, I'm going to stop you right there. Yeah, I will have to agree, and I'm pretty sure Global will even jump in on this too. When they first revealed the trailer for Sonic, it was so bad because they tried to make Sonic human.
yeah.
And I think Sonic's design just doesn't work that way. It looked more creepy. If you want to make a horror movie, yeah, sure, go for it. But if you're trying to make an actual movie based off of games, that's where your flaw is.
I am honestly shocked that got through Sega. Because Sonic was Sega's baby. I am honestly I don't know if I'm convinced that I think that was like a ploy of somehow to get more people, because if it actually was just a PR stunt to get more people in on Sonic, fucking great job on that bullshit. But if it wasn't, and that was honestly their design for Sonic, then the hell is wrong with you?
Well, to answer your question, or to answer that, from what I remember reading, that's what, when they first came out with the trailer, that's what they were going to go with for Sonic.
Yeah.
I think they went around Sega, and that's the character design. That's what they were going to go with. It took every Sega fan out there, every Sonic fan out there, fans of both. It took everybody getting out there and sitting there saying, what is wrong with you? That is not Sonic. Do it right or don't do it at all.
I think even Sega jumped in.
Well, yeah, because Sega didn't have to. Fucking look at all their fans.
Yep.
They turned around and they came, all of us got together. We were like, no, if you're going to do it right or don't do it at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Back on topic. It's about Spaceballs. Now, the question
Well, I would fucking hope so.
You know what? Fuck you,
Dumbass.
asshole.
I'm going to plant me a dumbass tree if you don't fucking get back on topic.
Donkey!
You know what? I don't need your lip. You too, Outcast. Fuck off. So, it's more of like
Language. Think of the children.
You shut up. So, if they were to make a Spaceballs 2, who would you like to see playing it, and what moments would you like to see?
If, I don't know, maybe it's the asshole part of me. If they did a Spaceballs 2, they would have to be very cautious on how they do it, but I would like them to really make fun of 7, 8, and 9.
I was just going to say that. You and I are thinking the exact same thing. I want them to totally rip into it.
Those 3 movies, from Star Wars 7, 8, and 9. I'm sorry to all the Star Wars fans out there. I love Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan out there. But it's, to me, really stupid in how, okay, we've got this chick now. Okay, well, she's got the Force. Okay, well, guess what? She had to do no training. She's not a Jedi Knight or a Jedi Master or even a damn Jedi Padawan. She shows up, hands Luke a damn lightsaber. Okay, I'm a Jedi now. And she's somehow like the fucking main attraction to the fucking whole three episodes. She's the biggest, baddest. She beats Kylo Ren, who's actually Ben fucking Skywalker. And she's like, nope, I'm basically better than you, and you know it because I'm essentially Emperor Palpatine's granddaughter. Okay, yeah, whoop-de-doo, you can throw fucking lightning out of your fingertips, but you've got no saber skills like Anakin Skywalker, like Luke Skywalker, like Ben Solo, who's Ben Skywalker.
I can feel the
Other
salt
than
from
the
here.
End of it. Other than the very end of it where she's like, my name is Rey Skywalker. No, what the fuck, it's not.
I can feel the salt all the way from here.
I can feel the anger. Holy shit.
I'm sorry. The only reason I did not walk out of those 3 movies is because at the very end, the one thing I liked is when Ben Solo turns good and he pulls out, I think it was actually Anakin's lightsaber, because she put Anakin's behind her back, which was Luke's, which it turns out to be Ben's. She puts it behind her back. Ben pulls it out of his back, essentially, looks at the Knights of Ren, shrugs his shoulders like, well, shit, you know what's gonna happen, and goes into a full-blown saber assault with them.
Yeah.
That right there made me happy. But if they do a parody like Spaceballs 2, I want them to make so much fun of Rey Skywalker.
I want them
Sorry,
to make
that's not her fucking name. I want her to be. I want them to really make fun of Rey. I really do. I love the actress. She did an amazing job. But Disney screwed the story on 7, 8, and 9 to end the Skywalker saga.
Yep.
They really just screwed it. I feel insulted.
Pretty sure every Star Wars fan. I would love them to make fun of almost every sci-fi film nowadays. That would be fun.
Ooh.
If they made fun of like the sci-fi films and how all of the sci-fi films they're going with origin stories or over the top sci-fi stuff or way too this, way too that, and everyone's missing the point that a good sci-fi needs a good story, and I want Spaceballs to destroy that. Just to be all like, and we're going to tackle that.
I would like to see kind of a combination of both. I would like to see that, but I would also like to see them do like throw opposites in, like essentially instead of it being 4, 5, and 6, because the Spaceballs essentially was 4, 5 episodes, 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars. They make fun of 7, 8, 9. They made fun of Alien. Instead, they make fun of Predator.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not scared to say this because I know Global's reaction, but I almost want to see them make fun of Doctor Who.
Okay, that would be fun for them to make fun of Doctor Who, just because I would want to see where they go with it, and
Like,
how they would do it.
Look how you started that with hold on now, wait a minute. Like, I like how you just opened your whole sentence with that, like, oh, them about to be fighting words.
Well, because the reason a lot of that stuff is if you want to make fun of something that's iconic as Doctor Who, you have to be careful. You can't just put something in there and hope to God it sticks. No, you have to be smart about it. Think it's funny, yes, but at the same time, think other people think it's funny instead of just cracking something at Doctor Who and oh god, this is going to be so offensive, it's going to be funny.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I just want them to throw in like almost like a little bit of shade or make fun of Doctor Who because that's a big sci-fi thing.
Oh yeah,
that'd be funny. But I will sit here and say, it's like I said, I'm not scared to admit it because I know your reaction. I know you're going to be like, better watch yourself there. But I think it would be funny. I think it'd be funny to be like, oh yeah, let's make fun of Doctor Who, and then just Global comes out of nowhere. The fuck did you just say?
All right.
I'm sorry. Like I said, I think the biggest thing I want them to make fun of is I really want them to make fun of 7, 8, and 9. Those 3 movies were shite.
Yeah. Well, I found out that they actually threw away George Lucas's original plans for 7, 8, 9.
Oh, I know too. But that's why I got pissed at Lucas because he sold it to fucking Disney.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Well, they probably offered him a shit ton of fucking money.
Right, but here's the problem. He did great with 1, 2, and 3. He did great with 4, 5, and 6.
Yes,
then he fucking just shows his belly for 7, 8, and 9. Fuck Lucas.
I think he was tired of everything.
I think so. Because there's a whole fucking thing. I don't know if it's like anyone remembers it, but about how he said he would sign this picture if the kid gave up watching Star Wars.
Hey, we got about 5 minutes here, and I hate to interrupt, but there's one more thing I want to throw in here before we get ready to wrap this up.
What's up?
You know how they did in Spaceballs? They did the "Hello, My Baby" for
Yeah.
Alien. Now imagine what would you want the song to be for Predator?
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I would laugh probably my ass off if they did like Gundam style.
oh God!
Either that, or I want them to do that creepy rendition of Daisy, Daisy.
Oh God, no,
That would be funnier than hell.
no. For me,
Gundam style.
oh God. Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. For me, I would have to say either.
And that's our time. Thanks, guys, for showing up. We're 3 everyday nerds. We gotta go. No, I'm just playing with everybody.
Fucking
And that's our TED Talk, guys.
Shut up. Is Gundam style, or I don't know if I'm gonna get any hate for this, but somehow do the Harlem Shake into it. That's just like, you know what I mean? The whole Harlem Shake kind of fucking.
Oh, do the Harlem Shake.
Yes.
That would be
Basically.
funny. I'm not gonna lie. That would be funny to watch him do the Harlem Shake. Have Predator doing the Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
That would be funny. I think it'd be a tie up between either that and Predator, or Predator doing the fucking Gundam style.
Yeah, the one dance I could never.
How would you
fucking
feel
do.
about the Predator dancing to one of the Blackpink songs?
Who?
Ooh,
Blackpink. A
Never
K-pop.
heard of him, her.
It's a K-pop
Yes.
group.
Creatures.
Well, you just insulted a bunch of fans who are probably going to get pissed.
Probably. I'm sorry, I don't know who Blackpink is.
I don't either.
Really big K-pop group.
Oh, K-pop. Okay, now it's. I was like, wait a minute, because I heard Blackpink and hip hop, so I was like, what?
Oh, them. Okay, I know who they are.
Uh-huh.
Pink, the K-pop group. Okay, now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I was like, who the
Uh-huh.
fuck?
I heard
Uh-huh.
Blackpink and hip hop. I shit you not. I heard Blackpink
I heard
and hip hop. I was gonna be like, I've heard of like Black China. I've never heard of Blackpink and hip hop.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I'd have to listen more of
The
Blackpink's
songs.
music to be able to give you that answer.
I would have to say the same thing.
What
Curiosity.
if Predator did a danced to a song with Psy and that one I don't know if she was K-pop or J-pop that Brandon was crushing on.
Hyuna.
K-pop. Yeah, she's K-pop. Hyuna.
Yeah, her.
I think she's
Imagine if he
engaged
did-
now.
Imagine if Predator did a song with or Predator was dancing to a song by Psy and Hyuna.
Oh,
I think she's
God.
engaged now. I think she's engaged now.
I think that'd be funny, but what about Predator actually dancing to Party Rock? Just shuffling.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Oh Lord, that could be that. If we're gonna go, when I think of that, I almost think of just Predator just breaking out 8 Mile.
I am
God.
laughing hysterically right now at the fact that Predator and Spaceballs 2 dancing to Cascada.
Oh God, no, God. You right there just ruined movies for like all of our fans. Thank you for that.
Oh God, I'm fucking crying over that.
Oh God.
Predator sensually dancing to Me and You by Cassie.
Ooh, I think that would
I don't
be.
know if I would be turned on or questioning a lot of things in my life right now.
Oh my God. Oh, I just
What about
thought
him
of
dancing
one-
to Bryan Adams' song?
No.
No. I don't think Bryan Adams has got much music that you can dance to.
Well, hold on.
If you're doing the hillbilly hoedown, but
Different,
what about-
different
Shots at
Bryan,
country.
Different. That's a different guy. Brian Adams is Summer of '69,
isn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Everyday Nerds, guys. We're gonna wrap this up.
Hold on. Let's see what UnholyLycan had to say first. Then we'll wrap it up.
What about Predator dancing to Laffy Taffy?
Oh my God, yes.
Tootsie Roll.
Who?
The Tootsie Roll song?
Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Roll.
Oh, no. Predator dancing to Girl Shake That Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy, girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy. Ooh!
That's all our time.
Yep, that's all our time. We're Everyday Nerds. Fuck the rest of these guys. We're out.
If you guys like us, if you guys want to chat with us more, hit us up on Discord. I will put a link to our Discord down below. Like, subscribe, follow, wherever you guys are watching this or listening on this. We are Everyday Nerds, and peace!